Oh, hey, sorry, I have a little technical difficulties with StreamYard. It said I was out of storage, so it didn't want to start at first. So, hello, everybody. What's happening? Hope everybody's having a good evening. Throw the link up there. If anybody's inclined to jump on in, please do so. And we will get rolling in a couple minutes. Everybody jump in, say, hey, what's happening? Hey, Diecast Dreams, Vic. And GG Dan. What's happening, old McDonald? Raining like hell up here. It's not raining here, surprisingly. It was supposed to rain all day. They kept threatening, and it certainly smelled like it. Now it's supposed to rain, and you probably won't be able to see this, but it's supposed to rain at overnight, like 2 in the morning later. Let's have an NGG Tom. UP, what's going on? Let everybody roll in real quick, and we'll get going on the Facebook stuff in a minute. Vic from, I'm going to screw this up every time. Functional Histories Vic is now Vic from Diecast Dream. Let me make sure I'm saying this right because I haven't memorized his channel name yet. It is Diecast Dream Customs, and he is reaching out to help drum up some funds for the Stone Suit program. He is selling shirts that can be customized and stickers, and let me remember all this stuff here so I want to say it correctly. Okay, so he is personalized t-shirts, which means there's 20 shops that are involved, or 20 YouTube channels that are involved with the Stone Soup program. If you want a customized shirt with the Stone Soup information and their logo or their image on it, he's able to do that. There's a couple of channels that he can't use the logo. He can only use their name. And I'll tell you the best way to get a hold of him in a bit. Those are $30. Stone Soup River Rock is $20. Stone Soup vinyl window stickers are $10, and that everything includes shipping. I'm going to post his information for his community page, which will show you everything that's there. So channels like Pole Barn Garage, you can use the name but not the logo. But channels like Junkyard D, Whitting, anybody else involved within limits, or within reason. Make it simple. There's a couple of channels he cannot use their logos, but he can use their name. Most of the channels he can. And the best bet is to hit up his email if you want information about what channels are available you put on the shirt and what logos they can and can't be. And if you want any more details, if you want to contribute money to the Stone Soup program or project or anything else, or you just want more details, please go ahead and contact him. And I will throw up the community page stuff here in just 1 second. I'll give you the best way to check in on it. If I can freaking find where my mouse went. There we go. So yeah, so I'm going to pop this in here so that when it comes up, hey, Dinas, what's happening? So this is the link to his community page, and it has the display, which I'll show you now just so you have an idea where it's at. Sorry, the StreamYard thing that got screwed up this morning kind of threw me off, or right now kind of threw me off, so I do apologize. So this is the community post if you're looking for information about the shirts, and his email at his Functional Histories email is where you want to go, and that is in his about section on his page. But if you're interested in a shirt, customized shirt, a standard shirt, stickers, or anything else, please get a hold of him and he can get that out to you. But all prices do include shipping from what he told me. If you have any further questions or want more details, or if there's something specific you're looking for, please get a hold of him. DNS says, hey, that sucks, dude. Yeah, so I'll put his information up here. I'll put this link up on and off throughout the evening as we're going here. And like I said, if you're interested, jump on his community tab in Diecast Dreams web. Jesus. Apparently I'm running a little slow today. I do apologize. If you go to the community tab in his YouTube, it will show you the information and all the participants in the Stone Suit program. And it is Evans Mopars, Dead Dodge Garage, I can't. I think record restorations, but I'm not sure. I do apologize. Junkyard Underpantser, Woody's Garage, Junkyard D, 38 POS, Lovejoy, Shitbox Sanctuary, Pole Barn Garage, Empire of Rust, Indirect Connection, Stay Zero Garage, Rabid Transit Garage, Mostly Old Parts at Rust, Mostly Old Parts, Jim's Fastback Garage, Levi's Backyard Performance, Fox Can Fix It, Rob's Rides and Streetcars, Jason's Garage, Metal Art Customs, and Functional Histories himself. So yeah, if you're interested in supporting the program, I think it's well worth it. So if you can, feel free to jump on out there and snag up. Hey, Lauren, what's happening? It's my friend Lauren. You'll be seeing more of her on the channel. She's going to be helping me film. And right now we are working on, I'm showing her how to tear down the engine from the Honda, the stock engine, little 4-cylinder. She had some experience in high school for shop class, and we're going over some stuff because she knows more than she thinks she does, and she knows more than I think she does too. So but that should be a fun little video that's coming out soon. This week's video that will be coming out is my shop tour of Gingerman Raceway, which is out in South Haven, Michigan. Very neat track. They have 360 acres. It's a 2 1/10 mile track. Very cool, very safe. And they basically run from the end of March, beginning of April to October every year. And they run almost 7 days a week. Both private events, full-on track events with all kinds of different places, including bagger races, go-karts, and all kinds of stuff in between. And also the big three rent out the test track to do special events and testing that isn't open to the public. Very cool area, very tourist trappy. So there's a lot of neat stuff to do there as well if you guys decide you're going to head out there. And it's actually very close to Chicago. What's happening, Mama and 3? Lauren, I just don't know the names of things. That is true. She does not know the names of things, but you'll see more of that in the video that should be out next Friday. And then the next video you'll see after that, so 3 videos from now, is going to be my shop tour and interview with Ron Finch. Ron Finch is a custom motorcycle builder and metal artist that's been making really amazing stuff here in Pontiac, Michigan since the 60s. Dude's 85, and I walked into his studio to interview him, and he was welding up a 8-foot tall giant metal fish that went into a local restaurant here. So still going at it, still doing cool stuff, and awesome guy to talk to. Can't say how cool it was just to be around the guy. So much knowledge, so much amazing stuff. And you might not know his name, which is kind of disappointing to me personally, but you'll know the stuff when you see it. And very cool stuff. So I'm looking forward to hopefully helping get his name back out there. So he's a very cool dude. He makes amazing stuff and just a really nice, badass guy. Okay, so I think, no, yabbering. Let's check and see where we're at. Okay, we got about 10 people on, so that's cool. So I will be throwing this up from time to time. This is the information if you're interested in getting a Stone Soup related collectible. If you don't know what Stone Soup is, Vic, who's changed his channel from Functional Issues Diecast Dream Customs, is doing a 65 Dodge, or actually I guess it's Chrysler. Then we got NGG Dano.
What's up?
And that car is going from the west side of the United States all the way to Ohio. And there's 20 different channels involved in helping build it so that he gets a running, driving car by the time it hits Ohio. He is selling shirts, customized shirts, stickers, and a whole bunch of other stuff. All the information is in his community posting. If you have any more questions, because there's certain channels he can customize a t-shirt with it if you'd like one. But there's certain logos for the bigger channels he can't use, so he can clarify all that. If you have any questions, send me an email. So definitely, if you're interested, hit that up. I think that's pretty cool. It's a neat project. And I will be helping him get that interesting shaped Chrysler to Missouri in September. So help out. Make sure it runs, because I know jack and shit about the old Chryslers. So
Stone Soup.
Yep.
Diecast Dreams Customs.
Yep. And I'm going to keep saying functional history because that's what is in my brain. So I'm trying to take my time and just wait and snip.
Yeah.
So what's up there, Dano?
You know, living the dream.
Nice. What's happening, Everboard? He's feeding his baby.
Nice.
So how's everything going? You still liking a new house living and all that stuff?
Oh yeah. Here, show you this. Finally getting back into this shit.
No, hold on, we'll full screen you there. Oh yeah, you mentioned you were pinning it.
Yes.
Yeah, so Dan is not just a Mustang aficionado. He makes custom stuff like pens.
Yes. I used to do it like 7 years ago before I had a kid, but well, then I had a kid, so then I stopped. And then I had an apartment, so I couldn't do it anymore. But now I have a house, so now I can.
That's
So
true.
yes,
That's very
gives
cool.
me something to do while I wait for car parts.
Well, I thought so you're managing a produce department, making pens and building Mustangs. That pretty much.
I'm into calligraphy too.
That is not what I expected you to say, but that's an interesting art.
I'm really not.
Okay.
I just threw it in there.
Well, you have me going there because a guy who makes pens might be into writing, fancy. So
Possibly.
Neverboard saying you carved it with a butter knife from 100-foot oak.
That's right. Well, it's maple. It's maple,
Okay.
actually. Spalton maple.
Nice.
Which is just essentially moldy maple.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. It's kind of like blue cheese, except in the wood world.
There you go. Gina's saying Neverboard, he cut it down with a butter knife too. Yeah, he did.
I did.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a very versatile tool.
Yes. I just have a feeling one of these videos you're gonna pull up and it's just gonna be a handle and a nub because you just whittled the butter knife down to absolutely nothing.
Yeah, eventually. I mean,
I'm expecting that to happen at some point. So, all right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and do this. I'm gonna quick look for the ad that I used for the thumbnail because it's rather entertaining what this guy wants for his truck that's broken in half. I know prices are crazy, but it's getting a little extreme.
a little extreme, eh?
Just a bit. Just a tad bit.
I'm here for it. Bring on the insanity.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
yeah, frame broke. Let me make sure I read this correctly here. 2012 GMC 1500 with broken frame, 178,000 miles. Frame is not repairable. $4,000.
4,000 buckaroos, huh?
He actually increased the price because in the thumbnail it said 3,500.
He's getting too many offers. He had to.
Apparently, or this is an older ad. He never took it down. Yeah, it was probably a very nice truck when he bought it, or whoever bought it new. But look at it; it's broken in half.
Yeah, you mean before it broke in half? It was pretty
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2012 GMC with a broken frame. It does drive, and everything works as is.
You drive it home.
Yeah, it should, other than the frame being broken. All due respect, I don't have time for BS. People are looking and interested at current price. I have time to talk to interested people, but not those that want to chit chat about how, why, and whether. So apparently his time is extremely valuable.
It is.
Yeah. Not valuable enough to do, maintenance that would prevent your car from snapping in half, but
I was going to say probably, is probably what occurred why the frame's busted.
Yeah, Dina's saying, hey, sure it is. Saturday afternoon and the Flux Core have that road in no time. I'm assuming that because it's in Michigan, that's probably the largest crack, and there's probably several more that just haven't sheared in half yet. That's what I'm thinking.
That was just a weak point.
I love it that he didn't list a selling point, which would be the 4-wheel drive drivetrain, what transmission it is, what engine it is. Because if it's a 5.7 or 5.3 or 6-liter LS, that's the only money is the engine and transmission.
And this is not a donor vehicle. This is a prestigious restorable truck.
Barely broken in from Neverboard. Yeah, by Michigan standards, it's barely broken. I mean, it's
You know, I'm surprised he didn't just like jack it up, shove some 2x4s in the frame, and just try to sell it like that.
I'm assuming that's where it broke in his driveway, and he doesn't know what the hell to do with it now. So
Hasn't moved since.
apparently, all the 1500 frames break in that same spot. That's quite possible, but that means they're worth 1,000 at best, not 3,500 or $4,000. I'm sorry. And there's no pictures. Like the saving grace would be is if the interior is perfect. You know, if the engine is in great shape, even with the mileage. But it's saying nothing about it. Like any of the sell points, he didn't show them or listed. So I don't get it.
First squad.
Yeah, first came the squat. Now we have the Michigan sway back. Well, you know, it's a banana style ride now. There are a lot of trucks in Michigan that are like this. Actually, since I'm looking at this, we can see what other trucks are on here that are snapped in half. Because there's going to be a couple. So, well, there's one.
Oh, there's one.
It's a short bed. I mean, it's made of wood. But he wants $500 for it. Okay, that's a little more realistic, at least.
Well, yeah.
You know, I mean, the engine and trans is okay. I'm assuming everything else is rusted out, but you know, you do get a custom, plywood bed with Harley Davidson symbols cut into it. So you know that's.
You know what? Zero rust in that bed.
That is true. Possibly some rot. Let's see what else we got here. I know there were more of them. Oh, there's a Ranger that's snapped in half.
Ooh. Wow.
2000 Ranger Super Cab, $600. 106,000 miles through a flex fuel engine. Fine. Does not use oil very much at all. That sounds like a damn thing. Doesn't use much at all.
Doesn't use very much oil at all, actually.
Yeah, which means about 1 quart in 5,000 miles. Well, you should be changing that oil every 3. If you never mind. To him, that's normal. Trans and 4x4 work fine. Can start and drive under trailer. What doesn't work? AC blows hot. No Freon. Exhaust pipe after catalytic converter cracked open when frame broke. No shit.
Yeah.
Driver's side power window motor toasted. Right side of rear glass broken. Door ajar. Switch malfunction. Front door. Battery old and almost finished, but does start truck.
Towing capacity severely limited.
Yeah, most of the metal brake lines have been replaced. Okay.
Why?
Didn't you notice the frame rotting in half? They work just fine, but are not pretty. No shit, they're all bent in half. Tires may be 20 years old, but I plan to swap them with old truck soon. Okay. That's a weird flex.
What if you replace the brake lines after it broke?
It is Michigan. Anything's possible. Do you know your radio code? Because if you were to swap mine for yours, we will need it. Truck primarily being sold for working engine, drivetrain, and transmission. There have been a few items either altered or sold, but generally what you see is what you get. Well, it had to have been screwed up for long enough for him to bolt a hunk of 4x4 and then bolt these tail lights to it because, oh, look at that nice. Can you see that on the screen or this giant triangle here?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, yikes.
It's not broke, it's stanced.
Yeah, well, that is true. I wonder if it took it off any sweet jumps. Wow, that's some nice level shit right there.
Pretty good.
Okay. Priorities. That is true. Well, you got a one.
Hey, we got a one.
This truck is a unfinished project and does nothing special. It's possible. Unfinished project, not too late to save it. Well, no, you go right ahead. I save enough stupid shit. Hey, Miss Carol, thanks for jumping in. Love Rider Michigan style. That is true. I wonder if that's the Ford fucking Ranger Broken Back Edition. Lauren Dizzy. Okay, he's just saying hi to everybody. Lauren's saying hi to Juan. All right. Yeah. So let's see if there's any more of these classic Michigan cars here. At least they have realistic prices. I know there was an F-150 that I'm hoping isn't sold already because that was an entertaining one. The only bad thing is now all my searches are going to be for shit that's broken in half.
Wow, that's right up your alley, man.
No, I like stuff that looks like it's in one piece. I like to lie to myself that I'm not buying a complete and total pile of shit.
That's just.
I like to find out I bought a pile of shit way into the project where it's too late for me to back out. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All right. No, this looks like a quality vehicle. It helps if you talk in the video. Title in hand, 6-liter LS Horner Turbo, 2-wheel drive into 4-speed 2-wheel. That's kind of a weird way to write that. Is there no front drive shaft in this thing? I think he's trying to say he's got a divorce transfer case, but no, I think there's he's got the crackhead cam going, so I'm not sure that was his drive shaft. I like how every single body panel is smashed.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it is running.
Yeah, it's running.
It didn't sound like it.
Oh, I can hear it.
I'm seeing a doctor on Wednesday. I'm having to clean out my ears. I think I'm having hearing troubles.
Ooh.
Now, divorce transfer. Okay, well, it looks like a divorce transfer case. That might be a PTO. Wow, that makes my welding look good. Yikes. If you're looking for a mud truck, that's not bad. Well, I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad.
I mean, it's bad enough to go ruined in the mud.
That is true. Okay, must have really been a hard bareback ride. I'm not even going there. Got a Ford Flex on the rack. What a project that has been back around to. Oh, nice. She keeps getting these. It's good that people want to spend their hard-earned money with her, but good Lord, they're spending a lot of money. For taking the Honda. Now, the Honchiro's frame is not broken in half. It has no frame anymore. The body is salvageable.
It can't be broken if it doesn't exist.
Yep. It is Bluetooth frame. Right now there are crossbars and braces. You can open the door and close it just fine. The car is structurally okay. And I mean that in the nicest line of bullshit possible.
Yeah.
I bet Dan cannot get on that vehicle. Well, I bet you can't get on that vehicle.
Hey, I'll have you know I am an athlete in short bursts.
You're like a gazelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it has Rockwell's and divorce transfer. It's overall it's not a bad. It's not that bad of for $6,000 price. The entry price on that alone, there's $6,000 in parts. It's just I'm amazed that some of the things there. No, hey Juan, if someone's gonna lie to me, it's gonna be me. Okay, I skip the politicians and all the middlemans. I'm gonna lie to myself. Thank you very much. Yep, two and a half ton Trent. Yep. No, I mean there's heavy duty stuff with that, and even the tractor tires, even if they're not in a great shape, it's still a lot of money for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good to use it as a roof for your Project 6%. No, I'm fine. Dan Evil, yeah, Juan's I think saying your Marvel supervillain laughs coming out.
Yeah.
You just that the cigar man now. Well, he is the cigar man now.
I'm the cigar man now.
Yeah, to frame my ride. Hey, what's happening, Dino? It's a BMW. People, yeah, they must have money if they keep coming back. Again, it's great for you. I wish I had that kind of money to waste on repairing cars that are just kind of. I'm more flexible than most would think. So it's called good genetics. Well, I would assume that mullet increases your flexibility, but yeah, Dad, big money walls on him. Yeah. Almost all the shipping weight by 14.5 to get Honchero Troy Oz. No. Okay, Dean. Your metric math does not work here, Dean. I want you to come up with bullshit American math. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Use actual units of measurement, please. And Matt.
Dean as Tom, it's new guys smokers lounge in the evening. That's true. Yeah, you need to get one of those smoking jackets for the live streams. So you come out in one of those like those red velour kind of jackets.
Come in here with a fucking ascot on.
Yeah. A snifter of cognac and just see.
Got a fucking oil stain on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a shop rag in the pocket instead of a handkerchief.
Yeah.
Just snifter, probably like a Coca-Cola or something. Just Smoke fish with impunity, Dark Side Dan. He probably will. Nevermore saying his brother has like 20,000 in his mag. Yeah, I mean you can spend a lot of money. The nuts and bolts of that truck, as long as those parts are not damaged, there's a lot of money sitting in that thing.
Yep.
Yeah, new guys evening lounge, says Tom. Troy ounces are Michigan approved. No. I decide what's Michigan approved. I am the person in Michigan.
If you want something approved.
If I want to know what ounces are approved in Minnesota, that guy. If I need to know in Kiwi World is what's approved there, well, actually you. Not the dog, you, Dean. Oh, yeah, and Dina says you need a Fez hat, too. You know, like one of the grinders hats? That.
Yeah.
Lounge, trash, car, and messy oil everywhere. Okay.
Hey, now. My car's covered in trash, not itself trash.
And Oz isn't a gram, it's not metric.
An ounce isn't a gram, it's not metric. Yeah.
I'm going with Oz. Personally. Rust just now coming through in the rear wheel wells on my 2012 Ram. Yeah, it happens, especially here, because that nice salt just packs itself in all those places. If you put stuff like cavity wax and you put underlayment stuff on it right when you buy the truck, you can get them to last, but it still requires a lot of maintenance. Compressor parts and SAE size, gotta love them. Yes. I will invade Troy with a fabric skin horse. I read that right. Okay. I think he's not. I'm talking about Troy, Michigan. He's probably talking about Troy. Miss Carol, what I have tied up in my CJ7 Trail daily abuse driver is almost sickens, but over a 15-year time. Yeah, these things happen. Like I'm right at the $5,000 into the Chandler level, and there's going to be another $500 before I go to No Name between the couple things that I have to do and other things that I should do, but it's still not much for what it is. Get rid of it, old Mac. The bed size will fall off soon. That is quite possibly true, DNS. Let's see.
Get rid of it while you can.
Yeah. Ford explodes. Is there anything you'd like me to look for there, Dan?
It's particular. Oh, hey.
Oh, man. This rubber, the stucco bathtub. Needs trailered rear subframe is rotted bad, and he wants $2,200 for it.
$2,200.
Yeah,
I paid $2,500 for mine.
It's an SS, so he's banking on selling the engine and trans.
Still not.
Because the whole rest of the car is not worth shit. But man, the whole thing is just rough. Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
monkeys.
yeah.
Good Lord. Like that's worse than anything I own. That's as bad, if not worse than a Honda.
That's $2,200 worth right there.
Yikes. This car should not be put back on the road unless it is like fixed by a professional. It's a 2006 Chevy Cobalt SS, 138,000 miles, runs, but doesn't drive. No shit. Only has first gear. Starter is wired to a toggle switch. Needs shift cables. Leaks a little bit of oil, but overall engine runs good. No brakes. Everything I know about the car is listed. I just got it in as a trade. We'll sell whole for $2,200, or we'll part it out complete. He wants $500 for $800 for a leaking engine. He wants $500 for a transmission that might not even work, or buy both for $1,100. $100 each for the doors, $100 for the trunk. Full red. He wants $400 for that beat the shit interior. Rear bumper broken, but he wants $100 for it. Tail lights are only $50.
Who the hell is going to buy a broken bumper?
I don't know. Headlights have broken tabs. He only wants $50 for both. Wheels are thrashed with decent tires, $250. Anything else, just ask. I will start parting it out as soon as I get enough interest. If it doesn't sell whole, he may trade. Good Lord.
Can you please comment to him?
Well, what do you want me to say?
Tell him to quit doing drugs. They're fucking with his brain.
Oh, Lord.
That is crazy.
$5,000 in chain. Now, Juan, that's the purchase price of the car. Custom building all of it, rebuilding the entire front axle, custom wiring everything. On and on, then the nickel and dime stuff that always happens with a car build. Alignment, broken this, broken that, fix this, fix that. That's not much money for that.
Is the Champler all up and running now?
Yeah, I just drove it to the hoist house. My friends at Troy that have the rental place, you can rent a hoist. They had an open house, cars and coffee, with a portable dyno. So I got a couple of videos that'll be coming out through the week of cars doing dyno runs.
Did you put it on the dyno?
No, they weren't doing 4-wheel drive stuff.
Oh.
Only down say my 88 Dakota lasted rust-free longer than my Ram. I don't really doubt that, unfortunately. Never were saying, I'm not telling you how much I've put in the white truck plus all the tools I bought to do it. No, I understand. Backyard part. Yeah, hey, when you want a hopped up leaky shit motor with 140,000 on it for $800,
no,
we got it.
No.
Miss Carol, building my custom Ford 9-inch front end and make it steerable with hydro assist steering only to retain my wheel pattern. This Hotchkiss expensive, but wanted Dana 60 strength and Dana 44 clearance. The Hotchkinsons are the only beadlocks that I know of that are street legal, and they are really expensive wheels. They look cool as shit, but they are really expensive.
Wait. Street legal.
Street
what
legal.
What are you on about?
Most beadlock wheels are not street legal.
Who's going to pull you over?
You'd be amazed. In certain states, they can really stick it to you. The Hutchinsons are 100% street legal, and they're full beadlocks.
I mean, you can make your own
beadlocks. I'm sorry?
I mean, you can make your own beadlocks.
Yeah, they're still not going to be street legal.
Well, neither is doing burnouts or.
Yeah, I understand that, but getting arrested for driving is a little different, or getting harassed for just simply driving. Now, there are some states that will just rake you over the coals for anything, especially Arizona, from what I've heard.
Come to Minnesota, we don't give a shit.
No, Michigan really doesn't either. Oh, he lowered the price.
Oh,
well, let's see that. Okay, he lowered the price to $940
oh
from
my God.
$200. Let's see if he still got the. He sold the engine. The broken trans is still available, and everything else is magically still available. I'm shocked.
It's like he heard us talking about it.
I'm thinking it might be a little different than that, but yeah. No, the only thing worth anything in that was the engine. Sure, the superchargers. You can put them in a lot of other different projects.
Yeah.
All right, let's speak to the.
I mean, technically, you're not supposed to drive around with collector plates either, but everybody does.
Yeah, well, how you just say every place you go is a show. So.
Yeah.
Neverboard saying I've been looking at the Aces Killshot EFI. Oh God, now we're gonna stare. Oh, here we go. Come on, let's hear the carb ban.
EFI.
It happens.
You might as well just burn your money now and save yourself the trouble.
Now, they're in extreme off-road vehicles. There are advantages to having EFI, especially when you're going off kilter, you're going up steep hills or down steep hills. There are things that carburetors don't do well.
You can make a carburetor do anything.
All right, Dan, what do you want me to look for?
Stuff.
I
don't know.
Okay, well.
Okay. See if there's any other Mustangs out there. And what they're asking for.
In a year or just Mustang in general?
65. What I'm curious about.
There's an empty. Holy crap! That's as bad as my Honda.
Oh wow!
Literally, it's my Honda is more structurally sound than that is.
That is completely gutted.
$4,000.
$4,000.
$4,000 for that.
Jesus criminy! Look, I'm sitting on a gold mine if that's worth $4,000.
1965 Ford Mustang restoration project, brand new Dynacorn unibody and firewall, plus minus 3,800 plus shipping. So he basically sounds like he's got a shell and a full replacement chassis pan. That's still an assload of work.
Yeah. Wow.
Yikes.
You're basically just building the whole fucking thing from scratch.
Yeah, you're building a Mustang all on your own.
Oh.
And the fact that he doesn't have it braced before he cut it apart kind of worries me that it won't go back together with the shit. Like he should have it cross braced inside the car. Yeah. Yikes.
Huh.
I could drop 1,000 on a Holley sniper system, but was hard-headed and designed my own because I'm not a sniper fan. Built my EFI around a GM TBI with Chevy Cruise injectors and generator computer. Interesting. Maybe your vehicle is designed to have a V8 in it. Nothing I have is designed never came with a V8 in it, and actually nothing I'm building is going to have one at the moment. The future plans do, but nothing.
You can pick up an LS out of a junkyard for like $300.
Yeah, but I have a 4-liter and I have a transmission for it. That's the bigger thing. I've got an engine and trans. I have a T5 that's an old 350 Chevy bell housing pattern, but it's from a 83 Trans Am and it won't survive any kind of decent horsepower. Even 2-300 probably break it. What's happening, Jim? Hope everyone is good tonight. We are in the crawl space under the house because of a tornado. Ew, well, stay safe, please. Hope you got all your cat farm cats up there, Jim.
I know you're in the middle of a tornado, but I'm glad you're still watching the goddamn stream.
Yeah, it is. I like the fact that we're close enough friends that you've decided that your own safety is less important than my view count. So thank you so much, my friend.
No, that's true friendship. Right
That's true friendship right there. If you have a house left, I'll send you some stickers.
Yep.
No, but seriously, stay safe, please. DNS heading off to bed, headache getting worse, dude. I'll help you feel better, my friend. And thank you very much for jumping in. Miss Carol, I four-wheeled many years with a carb, designed my EFI during COVID and made the swap. You won't hear me bashing the carb as a daily driver, but making the switch was worth it on my CJ. Yeah, there's certain other they made special carbs for the stuff I'm talking about. I think they were called the Holly Truck Avengers. They had a float over tube that would allow the fuel to transfer back and forth between the bowls, so that if it got off kilter, in theory, it would still keep fuel in it.
You can do that with every carb.
I understand
every Holly style carb.
I know, but it was specifically designed to aid that, so the people who had no idea what the hell they were going to do with that issue could work on it.
I mean, you could literally take fuel line and just drill.
That's basically it was fuel line that was between them, and I think there were a couple of really, really tiny holes, as in like the drip gas in it if it got stuck. Nevermore saying, I want the EFI for the pure fact of constant coolant temps, idle, and horsepower per pass. Jim said, okay, the cats are safe. Jim's saying the cats are in the barn. Cats are in the barn. No, but seriously, stay safe, my friend. I don't want you guys to get hurt. All right, so let's see what else we got here for Mustangs.
If you find yourself like in the sky flying around in shrapnel, be sure to record it and send it to us before you.
That is true. Send it to the live stream.
Yeah.
Just hit the link, the join. I'll make sure to get you on there.
Yeah.
Here we go. $1,000. 1965 Mustang body set over an old 80s G body dirt car chassis.
Oh.
Has a Pontiac 350 and trans set down on it. 4 9-inch rear end with no center section. Has new Bassett wheels and asphalt tires. Needs finished up, both doors open and close.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like it fit that bad. He lengthened the fenders, though. That red chunk here is a fender extension.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just cut the fender? I don't get that. It's kind of weird. Enlarge the wheel opening. Don't make the fender longer, because you had to enlarge the wheels. That's weird. That's a style choice, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, it's something I would build.
If for $1,000, you could finish that build.
I have enough of other people's mistakes I'm working on at the moment. It's time for me to start making some of my own
mistakes.
Yes. I've made a lot of poor choices, and I need to just make mistakes.
Wow.
It's in PA. I should send that to Buck Does It. That looks like a Buck Does It car.
Hey, there you go.
If it was local, I'd go offer him $500 and hopefully take it home. Hey, Junkyard D, what's happening? I will throw my phone into the tornado. There you go. But make sure it's on, because you want the video. Holly Truck Avenger was garbage for off-roading. Motorcraft 2100 with float set low of center, bull vent custom gasket, spring-loaded needle, and seat, among a few other tricks like timing and vacuum. Or you just put a goddamn EFI on it and just be done with it. But that's me.
Lame.
It's fine, whatever works. So since Junkyard D is here, I will throw this back up here. So if you're interested in getting a shirt from Diecast Dream Customs, which formerly known as Functional Streets, who's doing the Stone Suit project, check out his community page. He's offering custom shirts for $30 you can have them customized with the channel, like Junkyard D, who's part of the Stone Suit program. You can get a standard shirt for $20, and you can get stickers for $10. That includes shipping. If you have any questions or would like to know any more, there are 20 channels involved in the project. please go ahead and contact him. His email information is in his about page on his YouTube page. Or his, can't English. Jim makes sure to go live for Tornado. I got like 200 live views for one in Kansas. Oh. Yeah, horrific stuff sells.
That's right. If you're gonna die, at least die famous for a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. McDonald's saying Buster Riddle Garage is going to be in Pontiac in 10 days. As far as I know, he's coming to Roadkill Nights. The plan is to be there. I met him at No Name. We know each other at least in passing. I wouldn't say we're like tight, but we're friends. And I know there's going to be other channels that are going to be there. I need to figure out. I'm going to sit down hopefully tomorrow afternoon and figure out what is coming up, because I think I have an opportunity to get a pretty good parking spot on Woodward from the people I talked to this weekend. And I've never gone to Roadkill. It's always been, I've either been in a Footcast or I've been to L or something. And I was too busy last year to make it happen. So I need to do it this year. That's a hell of a lot of walking, and I still need to do it, but it's great advertising for the car. Get the car out there and even just park there. It's unique enough. It's not going to look like anybody else's. So
there you go. When's that? Where's that?
It should be, let me check. I think it's the 10th. Let me double check real quick here. Okay, Roadkill Nights. August 10th, M1 Concourse, which is basically in Pontiac.
Mm.
So August 10th, which is 2 weeks. August 10th is 2 Saturdays.
2 Saturdays.
So. Yeah. So apparently it's not that bad a tornado because Jim's still commenting, which I do appreciate. I do. That's some dedication.
His roof is currently flying off as we speak.
Yeah, but as long as he's got good cell reception, who cares? Miss Carol, I don't know much about Ace's EFI, but I had a 347 getting a Edelbrock ProFlow 4 setup and time, but it's going to be car ready to start with, especially for break-in. No, I mean, my Honda's that's going to be my first carbureted car in 24 years.
Jesus. It's a long time.
Yes, get your merch on. I do agree. So if you guys are interested in the shirts, definitely zip on over to Diecast Dream Customs Community tab. The link is there. And check it out. And if you have any questions about what's available or shipping, pricing, any of that stuff, please go ahead and email Vic at the address in the about page.
So he's got shirts now?
He's making custom. I should be correct on this because I've talked to him a couple times. He's making custom shirts for Stone Soup. So right now it's got Stone Soup logo on the front, and then all the channels' names are listed on the back that are involved with the event, or with the whatever the hell the build. Sorry. He can use most channels' logos, but like some of the larger channels like Pole Barn Garage, he can only use their name. He can't use their logo. What? So if you'd like to know what he can and can't do, get a hold of him.
Why?
I think copyright stuff. I'm not sure. I think some of those channels might have their image or their information copyrighted. I don't know, and I don't want to speak out of turn with it because I'm not sure. What's that?
If they're involved in Stone Soup, wouldn't you think they would be okay with you using their logo?
Yeah, but that's one of those things where I don't know, so I don't want to. It could be some kind of arrangement. I don't want to speak out of turn with it because I just don't know. Stone Soup maybe have gotten hailed on today. Well, it probably would have improved the looks, to be honest with you, JYD, but you know.
Probably won't notice.
I just like the Aces has the EFI that you can mount remotely, and it isn't located on the throttle body, so it's not on our hood with the heat. It's true. Jim's saying it is a bad thing if water is coming into the crawl space. Yeah. Yeah. But again, I agree. I appreciate your dedication to my live stream.
It's only a bad thing if you can't swim.
But that rust is surprisingly bouncy. Oh, yeah. I would agree.
It's a layer of protection, really.
Owen Donald does have a good point there, Jim. If there is a turd floating in the water, that is definitely bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't swim in that water then.
What's happening there? Just Jimmy?
I just moved away from rust.
I literally, Dan and I basically swim in it on a daily basis.
Yes.
I used to live
Everything.
in PA. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
about that life.
I'd love to be someplace where rust and weather aren't limiting me to certain times of the year when I could really do some big builds, or where I'm limited because of my garage space.
Yeah, driving old cars daily is kind of a thing.
I'd
For
love
me.
to, but there's definitely. I mean, I still drive. My daily driver is a 2000 Cherokee, but it's old but not old. There you go, Dan.
Oh, hey, a GT.
No, it's a really bad VW kit car version, but it's kind of like a wish for GT.
Squint at it. It's a GT.
If you have cataracts, yes, it looks like a Ford GT.
The
It's like in
347
4x4 heights.
Huh? Oh,
I said the 347 strippers there under a blanket.
But and behind Dan or behind you?
Behind
definitely
me.
not behind me.
Hey, Slimer, what's happening?
Good morning.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought you were showing it. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, I can. It's under. It's kind of wrapped up.
Gotcha. Yes, that's a rear engine, Dan. We
I
I
know.
think that might be a Pinto engine, actually. Let me see if it says here.
You know how I can tell it's a rear engine?
It's in the rear of the car?
It's in the back. Yeah.
GT40 Kellison kit car on a VW chassis has a 2.3 turbo or 2.3 Ford engine and a 4-speed manual VW transmission. Runs and drives decent. Fun car. $9,500. Yikes.
There's the 347 stroker.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's aluminum heads. Victor intake.
Well, I think I'm speaking for Dan when I say it looked better with a tunnel ram on it. So
It would. I mean, you can't really compare, you know, just the sheer presence of the tunnel ram.
I kind of this body style of Ford is growing on me.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
But it's got to have this front end.
Yeah.
The
The later 70s front end looks like shit, but I love this car's growing on me. I'm getting like I need to make a Starsky and Hutch car. That's pretty rough for $6,000, but
They're not getting any easier to find.
I know, but
what is it? Got a 429 Cobra Jet in it or a 351?
72 Ford Grand Torino Fastback J code V8 400 big block auto trans minimum rust. Well, I guess that's depending on where you live.
It's suggestive.
1/4 panel by the wheel well and pinholes on outside of the hood. Runs healthy, great engine. Bun brakes need attention. It says BUN brakes. Okay.
Brakes are really optional.
Well, yeah, I would agree with you if it was a manual transmission, but it does become more complicated if it's a auto.
Well, you can still downshift an auto.
I know, but you have a lot fewer gears to choose from and said downshifting.
That is true.
Let's look for something. Hey, maybe you can get your young in the pink Mustang there, Dan.
Which one's for sale? The pink Mustang?
Whoa.
Oh, wait. Where's the rest of it? Wait, what?
Okay, let's okay. Title: Convertible windshield cowl, convertible well area. This was a factory Playboy pink 68 deluxe interior and exterior Mustang convertible. One of question built. Great way to build a Dynacorn Playboy pink car. I have BS motors available.
What?
Door tag shows deluxe interior car.
Who gives a shit? It's not there anymore.
Apparently, those two colors are hard enough to find.
It would be cheaper to buy a nice car and paint it that color than it would be to try to restore that.
Well, he's technically telling you to fake a perfect pink specialty car.
Okay, so what he's saying is, hey, I have VIN tags of this vehicle here.
You can buy my crap and convince some sucker to give you $100,000 for some rare car.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
technically it was at one point, but now it's just pieces and prayers.
Don't mind me. I'm just dancing around the shop.
You're perfectly fine. You're welcome to interject whenever you feel like it.
Yeah.
Slim was saying, howdy gang, my hillbilly neighbor showed me how to buy car parts on the internet. I'm not a computer guy. Okay.
I'm organizing the parts per side of the vehicle that it goes on.
Nice. Did those ever have a split bumper? I don't know. Oh, I think he means the Gran Torino. I'm not sure. That is a 72 1 year only front end. Yeah, 72 73s I'm good with either way. It's a transformer.
Yeah, transforms
someone else's money into bullshit when you sell it to them.
Yeah.
Hairdresser car, nice.
What the hell is this? That's good.
Slamo, hey Six, why aren't you showing off that trophy? I thought you would have it up near the camera. Nah, it's gonna go in the garage. I don't need to brag every time.
Oh, come on. Bragging is like my 17th most favorite thing to do.
I know, but I am mildly somewhat humble on occasion. I actually really only showed it as a gag because it was like getting a participation trophy.
Yeah, but that's your participation.
And I do appreciate it. That's the first trophy I've ever won. I do appreciate it. But I'm pretty sure she made that trophy for my car.
Yeah.
It was a contingency prize in case I didn't win something else.
Oh, you'll never guess what I fucking found.
Oh, good Lord. What'd you find?
I found it.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, the Shopvac 9000?
Yes, the Shopvac 9000.
The Dan Super Sucker. Or, I'm sorry, the Junkyard Necromancer Super Sucker.
Yes. So now I can actually flow test the carburetors the way I initially intended to a long time ago.
You might want to read that comment.
Which one?
The one that's up on the screen.
What does Dan have to brag about? I mean, there's too many things to list, really.
I mean, in all honesty, he's got an assload of views and subscribers amongst the many of us that are on here. So,
oh yeah, that too. I wasn't even thinking about that.
You hit 10 million views, right?
What?
Did you hit 10 million views like a month ago or something?
Yeah, like 10,700,000 something. Actually, I have no idea anymore.
No, yeah, you know exactly close to where it is, but you don't know where it is today.
I don't know where it is today. I knew what it was,
Let's refull screen. Dude, pat yourself on the back, Dan. Pat yourself on it. Gotta. So there we go.
There we go. Oh, shoulder kind of hurts. I've been doing that too much.
Yeah. Don't throw your back out, giving yourself a high five there. No, dude, no matter what, for all kidding aside, that's nothing to sneeze at.
One thing
I've
you'll
sneezed
never
in
hear
plenty
me
of videos.
I'm sorry, Miss Carol, I couldn't hear you.
I said one thing you'll never hear me do is brag, because there's nothing for me to brag about.
No,
I'm sure you got stuff.
you
just
know
have
an
to be
awful lot about
creative.
how to make some pretty cool stuff. Let's be honest here.
I just drive old crap daily and work on crap.
Yeah, well, so do we all. But you made your own fuel injection system. That's nothing to just sneeze at. So
That's called combating depression.
still, most people that didn't have depression sure as shit couldn't build that. So
Really bragging about yourself is all about the optics in which you put things.
that is true. And if you do need
You
bragging,
can take a
if you need
shitty
bragging lessons,
situation.
Stan would be your guy. So
You could take a really shitty situation and spin it to make it seem like you're coming out on top.
it's not a bad car, but the fastbacks look so much better than these coupes. That fastback roofline looks so much cooler than these do.
Yeah.
You guys are welcome to state your opinion. It's my opinion. So
No, I agree with you.
I am.
well,
Under a
let's see how
car.
much.
What we got here? Yes.
78 Mustang 2 Cobra. Let's see. He's got the fake price. So let's see if he has a listing up here. 78 Cobra. Factory 4-speed 5.8 351 motor, no rust anywhere, runs and drives, has been a show car with many awards, no trades, cash only. Do not ask if it's available. You will get no answer. See the post it's available. Of course, he doesn't say how much he wants for it.
That means it's too much.
Probably. I mean, it's not a bad. I've never really been a fan of many yellow cars. It's got to really be something different for me to like yellow. Like the Crusher Camaro is about the only yellow car I've ever actually liked.
Yeah, there's yellow cars are cool.
They just, for some reason, they don't talk to me. I just don't know.
See,
Personal
what doesn't talk to me is those stupid wheels.
Well, yeah, the wheels are very much front wheel drive, Honda.
Yeah, exactly. See, if he'd put some fat beggars on there, that thing would be sweet.
Always practice shop safety on the fly.
Yep, safety sixth. Unfinished project said, good answer, Dan.
Hold on, what?
Neverboard said, Miss Carol doesn't need a man to do shit for her. That's a brag. And
Wow.
he had another one. You do shit for men, so that's another brag. There you go. Hey, Jason's Garage and RV. What's happening? Thanks for jumping in. Let's see. Anybody in the chat or Miss Carol or Dan, anything else you guys like me to look up here to help me make my next work decision on Facebook?
Oh, something for you?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You're making a poor decision on Facebook.
No, yeah, well, Marketplace, that's where I buy all my poor decisions.
You know what you need? You need an El Camino.
That is true, but what if I could get this instead?
Oh well, Wait.
That's a Mustero.
Wow. That's
One of 1966 BHM Mustang Mustero authenticated. One of 4. Okay. The other number was missing. One of 4.
Wow, maybe. No, that's what I like to see.
Yeah, that's
It's
think
interesting. It's rough as shit, but it's interesting.
I think I've seen something like that before, but
Yeah, I think there's a
Remember
black one floating around on the internet that I know I've seen. It has like bed rails.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's not badly proportioned. It's not. I mean, it's got potential. It doesn't have a price, of course. I'm shocked.
Well, it's one of only 4. I mean, it's priceless, really.
Well, yeah, but it's still a busted car that needs $100,000 worth of restoration if you're going to do it to that level. So you need to know what you're getting into going in, and you got to also be Bill, you're gonna love this one, Dan.
What do we? Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
POS. Thank you.
What? I mean, it runs.
Grade 6.
Sounds like a little exhaust leak, but
A little exhaust leak.
That's the least of your worries.
There you go, Dan. Look at that bad boy.
What? No. Oh, that looks hideous. Well, that's not what it is. That what it
I
could
think
be.
that's his. You could make it look like
Yeah.
this.
I'm selling you an imagination.
Yes.
Yes.
Look what you could do if you had 30 grand. You could make, or you had 50 grand. You could make a $20,000 Mustang.
Yeah.
It's. Well, I mean, it is a convertible. They're not super duper common.
Yeah, but it just ruins the body lines.
And well, this is not exactly the most attractive Mustang ever. 73.
Is that a
Oh,
Mustang
come on,
too?
Eleanor. Come on.
Yeah, original on it still is not the most attractive Mustang. The fastbacks do look better, but
Good
I'd even
Lord,
take your
come on.
secretary car over that.
I'm
Oh,
trying
here
to
we
get
go,
this
Dan.
book.
Ooh. What do we got here? A Barracuda?
Yeah, Challenger Roadster.
I
That's a
know.
scary thought. They didn't make roadsters.
Oh, yeah. A Roadster Challenger.
Wow, look at all that overspray on everything. It's like they didn't even bother.
Hey, that's what the Mustang looked like. Just
Yeah,
like
but
that.
are you trying to get $26,000 for your Mustang?
Well, no.
Wow, they didn't tape anything. They just sprayed shit. Yikes. Like they grafted that trunk panel in to,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it wasn't a convertible car. I'm assuming they cut a hardtop and put a roll bar that is too short to protect you from anything.
And probably didn't brace anything up.
Oh no, no. From the looks of everything else, no. I would say no. And why would I need an El Camino when I have the Honchero?
Don't mind me.
Oh, we've got Tomage.
Hey.
What's up, everybody?
Catch back up in the chat here.
I
This project is asking, what about a 40630W to Dean? Neverword saying that's more of a Tom car. He looks like a convertible guy. Are you a convertible guy, Tom?
If it runs, I'll drive it.
I was just gonna say Tom is a if it runs kind of guy.
Yeah, Jim's Fastback. They are back above ground. Nice. Hopefully you didn't have too much turd water to deal with.
They're back above ground.
Slimo, I just bought a Nissan X-Trail with a slippery clutch for $900. I spent $550 a day on parts. Got a good runabout here on bad roads. Nice. There are actually approximately 50 factory built Monsteros built in 68. Yeah, but that's a 66.
Yeah,
So that makes it special
it's rare.
in theory. All right, let's see what kind of crap Mino I Well, let's see what's in my budget, which is this one's in my budget, $980.
I
Hey,
literally
there it is.
just saw an El Camino.
Oh, I wonder if it comes with a puppy, with a pit bull puppy.
You literally just saw an El Camino?
Yeah, I was at Family Dollar like 20 minutes ago. There was a 72 El Camino parked in the handy.
Oh, the gun. Oh no, it's
Wait.
not. Yeah, but,
How
no
did you know what year it was?
I talked to the guy a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. Now you're slowly becoming a car guy.
Like, yeah, my dad's got one. I think his is a 74 though, right?
Yeah.
That's
No engine, no trans, body and okay, frame straight, overall great fixer upper for the old school head. Also, there is no title, but salvage title are available. So yeah, it's worthless. Okay.
Hey, you don't need a title for a drag car.
Yeah, but I don't need a drag car.
Why not?
How am I going to need a drag car?
Drive it around?
Yeah, but what? Then I need to theoretically need a title because you can't play a car without a title. Well, you can, but in theory you can't.
Hey, you could find plates.
Well, yeah, I
I
can
can
find
hanging on the wall.
there's a lot of stuff you can find, Dan, but and also that like I'm never going to build a 10-second or anything quick car because my body would never take the G-force loads.
Oh, yeah, go fast all the time. The speed limit's only a finite number.
Well, the speed limit is an imaginary number.
I'm understood to go fast.
Oh my God, I'll say I'd take a 6869 Cougar over a Mustang. We've been Dougstered.
except if you're in my car, then speed limit matters.
Neverboard, saying I need a candy painted lowrider with hydraulics. I'm fine with that. It's coming back in style.
I don't know.
Only
You're not
Donald's asking
really
about
Latino enough for that.
tornadoes. Thankfully, Doug is tornado free. 38 POS saying, Dougster, send me your shipping address. I found something right up your alley. Oh, hell. Sansui. Have you seen the new Holden Kingswood? I think they are good to make in US, or are good to make. I think they are good to made in USA. Is that the truck or the wagon? I know it's not the same, but in my head when you say Kingswood, I think of that wagon. Those limits, POS is 30 POS saying those limit signs are just a suggestion. Hey, nothing's illegal unless you get caught.
Not even a suggestion, it's a challenge.
Yeah. Who wants a Pontiac executive?
I mean, not that one.
Clearly, it doesn't run, so I don't want it.
No, $700. That's a little much for a car that's been in there long enough to sink into the ground. Ah, there you go. Boattail Riv.
Batman car.
Yep.
All right. Time to get creative with a bearing puller. Yay. It's just what I wanted to do.
Hey, as long as it comes out, it worked. So
But it's got to go in. I don't want to.
some of the 50 or 60 El Camino, it's mostly just a rotted body.
That'd make a sweet gasser.
All you need is everything else.
Just keep it on the trailer. Put one wheel up in front, and then put the engine so it's driving the trailer around.
Yeah, put two drive axles on. Put it. Yeah, put two drive axles in the trailer.
Yeah. So it's just literally sitting on the trailer still.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Good.
I love that body style, but that's a little rougher than even I like. There's a Challenger for $3,000. Parts car, from the looks of it.
that fixer upper.
It's fun. I've rebuilt worse, or I'm currently rebuilding worse.
Kind of a challenge just looking at it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a pop off here. 'Cause I gotta make headway.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you jumping on, Miss Carol. Thank you so much.
Later.
Thank you. Now, get back to shit where we're at. What do you guys think of the 2025 Roadrunner? I have not seen it, but I'm gonna assume it's probably pretty sketchy looking.
I have not seen it either, but considering what they've done with everything else, it's probably not great.
That's why I'm saying I'm assuming it's probably not going to be exactly my cup of tea, but well, I'll see what happens.
Is it electric?
You should look it up. You have the power.
Going to be made. I spell wrong. Kingswood Sedan. See if you can find one on comp. Let's see here. Let me just look at a couple things. So, okay, 2025 Roadrunner. Road. Oh yeah.
Is it? Wait. Before you show it, let me guess. It's poofy like a pillow. It looks pretty much just like the Challenger does, essentially.
Somehow it looks like the Element. I don't know how, but somehow.
It's bad. I don't even I don't think it's past the concept, and even in the concept it looks like shit.
Really?
I mean,
It doesn't even look anything like it?
No, it's like they're trying to. It's hard to tell because I'm seeing a bunch of them, and it's hard to tell which is supposed to be the real car and which isn't. But it sort of looks like they're almost trying to make a supercar out of it.
What? Pull it up. I want to.
Let me try to find something here that's a little better. All these are shitty videos.
Okay.
One sec.
All right. You
Something.
find the quality picture of the piece of shit. Later.
Well, everything's a video. Yeah, it's all videos.
Here's
And
a question.
it's weird. I can't tell what's real and what's not because there's a bunch of them. They all look vaguely photoshopped.
So here's a question for you guys.
Okay.
Out of all the newer, like they're bringing back all these old muscle cars, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Out of all of the ones that they've brought back, which one do you like the best?
Like it's a strong word.
Well, which are you fonder of than the others?
I like the Dodges. I like the Mustang, but they didn't really bring it back. I never really liked the Camaro body style. I don't think it's well proportioned, but
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah, I'm having a hell of a time. There's so many different versions. It all looks like garbage. I can't tell which one's the right one. They all look fake.
Well,
and
probably because it does look like garbage. I don't think you're gonna find one that looks decent.
there's too many different variations. I can't tell what's real, what's not. It's weird. Let's see where we're at here. That lifted El Camino.
Oh, there you go.
A poorly lifted El Camino, but no lifted El Camino. He did that to a 70. That's oh boy, what the hell's this thing on? He 70 El Camino, 2-wheel drive auto, 12,000 or best, runs fine, drives fine. Car had bad frame and blown motor. Installed a 4.8 turbo diesel and trans from his salvage 2002 Isuzu NPR cap. Good. Why would you pick that? Those things don't run for shit speed wise.
Honestly, it looks like one of those like characters off of Star Wars that live in the sand.
Yeah.
Like
it's
fruity
kinda-
one.
Yeah.
That's what like I'm just reminded of. Off.
Like a sand people thing.
Yeah.
That's
that car.
This car or the Dodge we're trying to look at.
This one.
Yeah, this is
It looks like it just lives in the desert.
like those cab forward Isuzu trucks are dogs. Like they're not what you'd want, unless he turned all the way up. The one I
Great
drove,
dog.
the furniture was shit.
Beautiful dogs.
Yeah.
Beautiful dogs.
Uh,
Oh, that's true. UP did remind me Plymouth doesn't exist. That is true. Juan likes the Mustang and Charger. Neverboard likes the Camaro. Well, yeah, you're allowed to be wrong. Neverboard. Sorry, Camaro. Wanted. So you said the other cars, and not now you're changing your vote, Juan. What the hell, man?
Wait. They
Oh,
still
thanks
making
for
new
Mustang.
Yeah, I guess they are.
Lame motor and trans. Well, everything's lame, depending on what you look at. So maybe I can actually find the Kingswood. Let's see what we got here. This is all shit too. Yeah, I don't know what rabbit hole I fell into, but good lord. Yeah, I'm having. Yeah, I fell into some rabbit hole, guys, where everything I'm finding is just computerized shit.
I mean, I'm okay with looking at shit as long as I get to look at, like.
I can't even tell you if it's the right shit that Slime's even talking about.
Wouldn't Slimo be able to confirm that?
Yeah, it's possible. Yes, the Chandler does look way better than El Camino. Most things look way better than this El Camino. I mean, I applaud his effort, but not the outcome. Well, that's what Dan needs. Dan needs a van, man.
I've had many of vans. Oh. I mean, yeah,
It's got your wheels.
got potential. It's got potential.
It's got the crackers.
Yes, yes.
Wants 10 grand for it though.
It needs shade carpet. Needs a water bed in the back.
Well, it had shag carpet on the door panels. So
I see it's already halfway there.
Pre-wet carpet's best I got.
Do you say free?
Said pre-wet carpet.
Oh.
No, hold on. I pull up a Dodge truck. We will suddenly be graced by Dougster will appear. Dougster, last Saturday went on a 350-mile motorcycle ride. It was an awesome day for a ride. Yep, very nice, sir. And Dougster. Or no, wet carpet from shagging in the van. God, I hope not. Don't even want to think about that. Thanks, Neverboard. Can't get that image out of my head. Dougster went Highway M55 West Cadillac. Was awesome ride. Nice.
I was thinking more like the waterbed sprung a leak, but
yeah, well, again, I don't not hearing you. All right, gotta let the dog out.
Whoa.
Not listening. Not listening.
You can't make me listen to you.
La, 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 la.
There you go, Tom. Next song. Jot that down.
can't make me listen to you.
I still need to send you that song. I want you to take a stab at making a sound alike for White Horse by Chris Stapleton. I think it'd actually be a good background song. Just from the sound, not even lyrics or anything. Yeah, okay, where are we here? Dan the Van Man. Yep. Dan the produce man is Dan the Van Man. Come on, Doug. This is right up your alley. It's only $1,000. I actually thinking about this truck.
Say pretty soon Dan's gonna have like one of them Ric Flair like intros.
Woo!
Like, I'm the cigar smoking, van driving.
I'm the cigar smoking, wheeling, dealing, Mustang spinning. Woo!
Just wait till I get the car actually running. That's gonna be nice. I get the crankshaft tomorrow,
Nice.
but I don't get the bearings until like the end of the week. So
Yeah, well, you're getting installments.
yes.
I mean, honestly, Doug, I like this truck. For $1,000, it might be worth looking at.
excessively long.
I understand that. It's not. It's an extended cab long bed, which is neither of my favorites, but that truck speaks to me for some reason. Might be the price tag, but oh, here you go, man. There's Dan. There's a shaggin' wagon.
Hey, now we're talking.
Oh, there's and it's
Oh,
French shag and a
and
flag.
an American flag.
Yeah,
Oh,
leopard shag and American flag, wood
how
paneling.
much does he want for it?
11,000.
Fuck.
I'll
No,
do a Trump rally.
Yeah, there's some chlamydia in the back of that van.
I mean, I would be changed genetically for the rest of my life after setting foot
Yeah,
in there.
you'd have to get.
Oh.
There you
Oh,
go.
geez.
Hey,
Wait,
there's
that's
Dan's
in the
thumbnail. That's
that's
Dan's
in the
thumbnail
fucking
right there.
coat.
I mean,
I've-
that's pretty good marketing right there.
I've never thought of doing that. That's
I kind of want that van.
Yeah, neither have I, but now I have. So
now you're gonna see that on a thumbnail soon.
yeah, I'll have to figure out how to throw that in and put your head in Bob Ross's head. Let's paint happy little Mustangs.
Yes.
See that it's a great reason to look up horrible cars in the marketplace.
Because you find gems in the least expected.
Doug,
ways.
you ever drive the tunnel of trees? It's up north. Is it 4-wheel drive? No, it's 2-wheel drive. It's 1500 series. It's not a 3-car tunnel. Doug wants to drive tunnel of trees.
The
Wait
hell's
until
tunnel
fall.
tree?
Yep. We do like driving through leaves in Michigan. Doug saying early October, I'm going on a motorcycle trip from Hell, Michigan to Paradise, Michigan. That's going to be a fun. That's going to be a hell of a good time, Doug.
Starting off in hell.
Yeah.
Nevermore saying, "Ooh, that smell" song's coming to mind from the van.
Yeah.
That Dodge truck is a school bus, long bed, extended cab. You would need 80 acres to make a U-turn, or just put one of those dodgy bond angle kits for drifting on it, so you can really cut it close.
Yeah, there you go.
That van needs a bumper sticker reading, "It may not be the Mayflower, but your daughter came across it." Oh, hi-oh. Slide whistle.
Drop the ball.
Yeah, I know. We lost the slide whistle guy. Doug just said I've ridden his motorcycle. I've rode my motorcycle to hell many times. Yep.
It's because people keep telling you to go there.
And look, Jim just bought a Club Cab 77 Dodge long bed. So see, great minds think alike.
Is it still there after the tornado?
It is true. Go check and make sure it didn't blow away. Make sure you got still your 4,500 cats.
You might need to put in "used to have" in the text.
Or actually, you can put one of those hats with a crumpled truck as it's folded up and go, "No low ballers. I know what I got." Dodgy Bond is yeah. I know you like the Dodgy Bond. That's why I brought it up. Yeah, Old McDonald saying stop in limbo. POS said, I saw that sticker on a 59 Cadillac hearse. Yeah, we had a perfect slide whistles thing, and the slide whistle was gone. No slide whistle. Denied.
I was upstairs anyway.
No
You don't
slide.
just bring the slide whistle with you?
No.
You're crazy.
Come on. What am I not paying you for, Dan or Tom? Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Actually, I'm not paying either of you, so that works either way.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Look at that gunboat.
Hey,
That is an assload of car.
I dig that.
You can move into that car.
Always want a station wagon.
You know what? That looked good pulling a Mustang, though.
It's true.
Probably work better than the Explorer did.
Probably
More than
would.
likely, yes. I would agree with that statement. Jim saying he'll look in the morning. Well, come on. What kind of stick do it? Yeah, well, a little late, but I do appreciate it. Lauren, you need that. If you're talking about the wagon, in theory, yes, but in reality, no. Big enough there at POS saying big enough to start a family and raise it too. That's that wagon. Yeah, that's a very large wagon.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, you backdate the front end so it doesn't look quite so long. That'd be an awesome wagon. I would definitely drive it. Jim's taking off. Thanks for jumping on, Jim. Glad you guys didn't blow away, and please stay safe, my friend.
Back when you can fill that thing with groceries.
It's true.
You could empty the produce department and Dan's store out in that thing.
You could ship loads. What is that?
Oh, I love it. It's a picture of a picture in his phone. Oh, it's a Citation.
Oh,
Drag car.
yeah.
Kind of looks like a gremlin, not gonna lie.
Yes, but no. Not at all. Look at the really weirdly bead rolled Chevy symbol. Can you see the?
Yeah.
That's
I'm pretty sure
like
you can.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you can buy those off of buy those.
Well,
off
it's
the
like that shitty artwork your handicapped brother made. Like, this is so nice. So put that on the fridge.
I think he's talking about you.
No, I figured you both could blame your other brother.
He don't.
Yeah, but he don't make things.
He pays for things to be made.
True.
Hey, Max, what's happening? Lauren's in love with the Citation or the wagon?
The Wagtation.
I know we're a Dodge Cult drag car set up for 47.7. Yep. Hey, boy, I've been thinking about picking one of those gutted drag cars up to do dirt drag. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Nobody'd see that coming. The blue thing.
What would be fun?
So I'm assuming you mean this thing.
You know what would be fun? To build an ice drag car. You see that? They fucking drag race on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can almost do it with anything. Do it just out of tires. I mean, there isn't much that won't work on ice.
Yeah.
If you got the right tire setup.
You just drill a bunch of fucking screws into the tires.
We have confirmation of Citation. Yeah, I know widows needed. Yeah. Do you mean windows or widows on that one? Yeah, right. Doug saying, I know where a Pinto funny car chassis also is, but it's rough. Yeah, unfortunately, drag car build for me. I'd love to do it, yeah. But the reality is I wouldn't be able to drive it.
So you just need to find someone to drive it for you.
Yeah,
you can still build it.
I know I can still build it, but it's not going to be a priority. Like the Comanche is going to be a drag truck. If it's fast enough, I won't be able to drive it. Unfortunately, it's not on the track. The Comanche's going gasser. That's going to be my next big project. I still got to finish the Honda first, but
you're making the Comanche into a gasser.
Yep.
Straight axle.
Yep. Well, it's straight axle anyway, but I'll get a 2-wheel drive axle for it.
Oh,
you can get them 2-wheel drive, so just bolt out the 4-wheel drive one and bolt that one in.
Yeah.
Got an engine from Doug. All I need is to find a transmission. I'm going to put a 3-3 big block in it and make it a gasser. I've always wanted to build a gasser. I'm not going to build the Comanche into a 4x4 monster or anything, so I might as well do something cool with it. Big block Comanche, yep. But that's going to be next year sometime. That'll probably be the next big project, but I got to finish my other big project, figure out how to finish some smaller projects and do some other shit in between. I gotta grab the dog. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, okay.
The Honda's got a lot to do, and I don't have much time left to do it in, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you were saying last year about the oh fuck, I can't remember the name of the car now.
Chambler.
Yeah, the Chambler. I was thinking of names for the Gasser Comanche, so I don't think he's got a name for it yet.
Jeep truck.
Unfortunately, right now is peak season to get the car out and show it, and also get it prepped for no name because that's a very, very long drive, and it needs to not get as hot as it's getting. So the Honchero is gonna keep taking a back seat. I'm getting stuff for it, but I'm having a hell of a time finding front and rear suspension for it, where people don't want way too much goddamn money.
So do you have a name for the Comanche Gasser?
Yeah, but not at this point. Not that I want to share.
Oh.
I know what I want it to look like, and I know the theme of it, but I need to kind of wait and figure out where I'm at first. Project PO saying project is supposed to get finished. Where did that? Yeah, that's what I do. I finish shit. Maybe not on the time frame I originally planned on it, but I do finish it.
Well, things are never truly finished. They just become to a status of good.
Well, enough to be driven around and people look at it and go, "What the fuck is that?" That most of the shit I build now is, "What the fuck is that?"
I mean, you already won a trophy with the thing, so I mean,
That is true. Lauren's saying the Comanche has a name. Its name is Fred. No, its name is not Fred. And if it was, that would not be what it would be called as a project.
Frederick.
No. I'll give you a hint. That Comanche, actually, the package on that Comanche is literally the Eliminator package.
Oh.
Max Wedge, anything newer than 1980 doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather have a points car.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, you go on ahead with your bad self. I like a little bit of everything. I understand the beauty and simplicity of points, but I also don't want to deal with them, especially because now you can't see it. We get them. No, it's not called Alfred.
Alfrederick.
Here, what? Look, I can. The nice thing is I can ban all you motherfuckers if I want to, or actually I can have Tom ban you.
Yeah, Tom do it. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, get my light work.
You can have me do it accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dan
He'll
the
drop the
Ban
ban
Man
hammer.
and Tom the Ban Hammer.
Yes.
Judge, jury, and bannecutioner.
Yes.
Bannecutioner.
Fool me once, shame on you. Will fool me twice. Ban.
Fucking ban.
I'm in a mood today. You get banned.
I'm in a mood to ban.
Well, you are not banned.
Hold on. Did anybody ever tell you Tom's in a ban?
He used to be. Not.
How come I can't ban myself if I'm a moderator? I don't know. Why are you trying to ban yourself? That's a better question. Yeah, Tom the Band Man. We got Dan the Band Man and Tom the Band Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I am Tom. I'm here to ban you.
Oh,
You
I
do it.
think we finally
That
nailed down a date. Oh, go ahead. What are you talking about?
What?
So, what are you talking about?
Banning people.
Oh, okay.
Doug's asking, is it a garage band? No, it's ban, not band.
I was gonna say, I think me and Tom finally nailed down a date to actually go see Honest Payton. He just
Is it this year?
Yeah. Coming up. The weekend of August 17th and 18th.
Well, holy shit! Dan's actually leaving the 200 or the 20 square mile radius he lives in.
Yes.
Hold on. Alert the media. Dan is free. Dan is free.
Be on NGG News.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better revive that and go. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
The most famous Minnesotan is now free.
Well, now don't get too far ahead now, because I'm bringing him with, and the last time I brought him anywhere, we broke down.
See, he's already shifted the blame down to you, Tom.
Oh, he's always done that.
Uh-huh.
He's a shifter.
Yeah, that's a shifty
That's right.
produce, man.
He's like Teflon, just doesn't stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just slides off. All right, I'm going to click on this. Don't say anything. Let's see how long it takes Doug to have a little panic attack. Ah!
Okay.
Miss Carol jinxed you and warned you about you didn't listen. It was more about the shitty Exploder than the Mustang. Max Wedge. Maybe someone needs new brake pads for 2001 T-Bird. $50 a pad, free. Don't know. But
Maybe.
yeah, I figured. Yeah, there we go. Doug's your nice car.
There it is.
Doug has a very soft spot for these 80s Chrysler Mitsubishi thingamahoozits.
Chrysler Bishi.
Mm-hmm. Mitsubishi!
I was waiting for it. Mitsubishi.
No, it's like you're having a bowel move. Mitsubishi!
I've never once. I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Well, you take as many meds as I take, Dan, and you start praying for relief. So,
Well, if you're praying for that kind of sweet relief, I'd just stop taking the
no, not the sweet relief of death. Not that kind of relief. All right, who wants a Chrysler Cordoba?
Hey, I'd
They-
drive that.
They filmed it through a fucking potato. What in the fuck is with people taking these horrible pictures? Did you smear grease on the lens first? How the hell do you take an out of focus picture at this day and age? Honestly,
Well, because people are still using old phones to do this.
no. But the same
think-
phone did this picture.
It's obviously
Did this
because
picture.
Bigfoot's
It did
somewhere
that
here.
picture.
Yeah, Bigfoot's like right behind that shed, so that everything's blurry.
And it's like the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
4Gs. Good cars. 2.2 non-turbo, non-overdrive or motor. Well, I think that's turbo and a 5-speed. So. What else we got here real quick before we wrap up the old... Oh, you're going to love this shit, Dan. Look at those wheels.
Oh, my fucking God.
Are those Hot Wheels cars or what?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not sure. They look like ceiling fans with a rim on them.
You realize those wheels cost more than fucking all that guy's food stamps put together.
I would... Come on. You don't know how it works.
No, I'm
I think-
looking
did he-
right at it.
Wait, did he line the back with Jiffy Pop bags for sound insulation?
Maybe.
Maybe he's hoping for popcorn.
You never know.
Maybe that's all he could afford after he bought
Look,
those stupid
look at he
fucking
grafted
wheels.
into sunroofs from something modern.
Literally looks like he just took a window out of his house.
It's possible. It's a weird build, but
Guaranteed to give you a little bit of a shower every time it rains.
yeah, I don't know. 70 Cutlass Project Roller wants $6,000 for a roller. Entire underbody and same frame, sandblasted, rust proof. Interior cabin and trunk area have been sanded, rust proofed, and sound matted. LED headlights, stone guard. Trying to see if there's anything about the wheels. Panoramic sunroof, 300. It got the sunroof out of a 300S Chrysler. 2019 Impala buckets, no new gas tank and fuel lines. Clean set of bumpers, trick chassis, double adjustable control arms. Not find a roller for this price with this amount of work done to it. It looks like what he did to the chassis was actually well done. I have a 12-volt Mosier rear end. Oh, he wants 2,000 more for the axle, which would be $2,000 to have it made. Nothing about the wheels, so I guess you don't get the wheels. Yeah, there were a couple cars on 35 or 40-inch wheels at the Hot Wheel event. I don't know how the hell they got there. I'm assuming they got trailered. They looked unstable. Like they literally looked like if you took a corner too fast, you're gonna have a problem. And it wasn't they were gonna tip over. It looked like the wheel was gonna, break in half.
Just fucking breaking.
Mac Clutch. My brother had a 5-speed turbo laser with off-road chip. Impressive. No, I mean they were peppy little cars, especially for the time frame. They were not that far off of really expensive stuff. But everything was, like 200 horsepower was a ton at that point. Let's see what else we got here.
Oh, all right. You should look up 79 Cutlass. See if my old Cutlass is on fucking Facebook Marketplace.
I don't think it'd be on Michigan Facebook Marketplace, but
I don't know.
Top here. Ooh, did you have one of these weird arrow back ones?
Oh, no. No, I strayed away from them.
That was a weird body style choice. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't understand it either.
Compared to the other versions, it just I don't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look right. I mean, there's no way around. There's no nice way to put it. It looks like shit, but at the same point, I don't really hate it. I just don't understand it.
Oh, no,
GM did a lot of weird ass styling choices at that point, though. Let's see what we got here. Oh, 75 for $2,000. It's not a bad price.
Dang.
I do want one of these gunboat size. I want to Baja that sucker too.
That's not bad.
No, that's so much car. That is a hell of a lot of car. Oh, there's another one of those weird back windows.
Ugh.
It's definitely weird. Oh yeah, cover that.
Cover the license plates with your fucking Jesus.
Yeah, I understand why people do it. It's kind of pointless, but I do understand it. Man, this thing is rusting out. And he wants $8,500 for this rusted out piece of shit.
Oh. Uh-huh.
7 Elzeville Cutlass, $8,500, down from $10,500.
Ha.
Starts 70,000 miles. Starts and runs. Will need trailered, as tires have flat spots. Only driver's side window rolls down. Back windows have no way to roll them down. Yeah, I know GM did that for a while. Certain cars. We'll need turn signals and 4 tires, $100 a piece. Regulate 4. Oh, 4. No, you're gonna have a hard time finding 14s to begin with.
Yeah,
you want vehicle fuel pump, oil change, oil filter, battery. Wow, you spent $100. That's awesome. Everything else is good to go. Does have some cosmetic spots, rust you can see. That is not cosmetic rust. That's
rot.
Rust. That's rot.
Yeah.
On a car, you're not going to be able to replace the parts for if it's dedicated to that body style. Has all receipts of upkeep as well as original owner's manual. Well, that makes it worth 10 grand.
Yeah. You know, for 10 grand, you would think it wouldn't have to be trailered.
Well, it's got flat spotted tires, which is code for
Yeah.
rusted Hulk.
Yeah, it's code for, get this away from me, and then it's your problem.
Yeah, the rockers, passenger and driver are toast. The
It's
rear
once
window
you get
sill is
this,
bad. The rear,
once
the
you
rear.
get this home, once you get this home and you realize just how big of a piece of shit you just bought, then it's too
Yeah.
late.
Oh yeah. Was your gutless gold?
Mm-mm. No, it was a sun faded red.
Okay.
It's probably not on here, but
Oh, so
nostalgia.
that's an old Omega. No, it's not an old Omega. It is actually a gutless.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's official. Dan's a dog turd cigar guy now, according to Dougster.
Yeah.
Look up Mercury Montego mud truck. See if my dad's old car is on here. Hold on a second. Max, what you saying? I had an 80s Cutlass that had a factory 350 Chevy 4-speed. Never seen another one. Looked factory. Yeah, I know you get a 4-speed, and you had to order weird, though.
I'm going to hop off. I got to do a bunch of stuff before I go to bed.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, Tom. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, well, Doug, I thought it looked kind of bronzish on camera. Or maybe it's just what I saw.
Oh yeah, no, it was like, if anything, it was a brown.
All right,
it was red, but it was sun faded.
Okay, let's look this up quick. So Mercury Montego mud truck.
Actually, it had Dyno Shop stickers on the front fenders, and I peeled them off, and underneath was still nice, bright, shiny red paint. So I had like ghost stickers.
Nice.
Essentially. I miss that car.
Okay, let's try this again, apparently.
Oh, that's still Cutlass.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay. Looking for a mud truck. Mercury Montego mud truck.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, not in this configuration and not with this kind of horsepower, but this was my. I had a 1985 Mercury Marquis white four-door I got from my grandparents. It was my first car, my dad's parents.
Nice.
Did not have a Fox. It did not have a Coyote engine in it, though.
Didn't have a trans brake either.
No, didn't have big and littles. It did have hubcaps that took off, so it was a white four-door car with black wheels. I got a lot of people thinking I was an undercover fucking cop when I was in high school. Pulling in the lot, and everybody's like throwing cigarettes out and running away, and like, yeah, dude, no, you're fine. Not a cop car.
Yeah, my first car was white too. It was a '95 Dodge Intrepid.
Nice. Mercury Monterey. Let me see if he's posted something else here. Was the 70s on 44s? Let me see. Keep looking. I do have my range for this set to 250 miles, so I would assume if it was on here, it would show. Let's see here. I'm not seeing it. There's a cougar. A race cougar.
Yeah. That's about what my Dodge Intrepid looked like by the time it was done. We Baha'd it.
Nice.
Yeah. We rolled it several times.
Yeah, it's not always a good thing, but
Ooh.
actually, if you were looking to buy a turnkey lemons car, that wouldn't be bad. Okay, I'll keep looking for this, and I think we'll probably end the month 11 o'clock. Ford Exploder. Oh, there's another one for you, Dan.
Oh, Jesus. Why put the big wheels on it? I just don't. That
It's a
ruins
style.
the damn car. Well,
It's a
yeah,
style.
of course it's a style. It's styled looking like shit.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the wheels per se, because they're just too damn big. But some of these cars, the amount of work, time, and money put into them it's impressive.
Well, yeah, just to ruin it. That's what I'm saying. Why put that much time into something you're just gonna ruin?
Yeah, but dude, you gotta look at it like this: if you find one of these cars, even with these wheels you can't stand, as long as the work was done well, it was done. There's an expensive car. You change the suspension height, put different wheels on it, and it's a totally different car. That shit's an easy fix.
Oh, you gotta change
As long as the
gear.
work was done right, that stuff is easy fix. He wants 30 grand for it.
That's a lot.
If that paint job is done well, it's $15,000 paint job. I mean, there's definitely money in it. So sometimes you got to look around the weird. Yeah, I am not seeing it. Never duck. I am not seeing the car truck, the Ferrari you're talking about. Not a Grand Marquis, just a Marquis one. There was a different. It was a Mustang chassis based car, so it was like a mid-sized car. No, Scar the Cop. No. Texas Woven Garage, take care. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice Duggars. Oh, there. Headed to bed. Oh, take it easy, Dugster. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're probably going to end here in about 2 minutes. Yeah. Now that you've mentioned it, Never Duck, it'll pop up next time I'm looking for it. Or next time I'm on here, because that's how that shit works with the old facing booking.
The old face of booking.
Yeah, the facing the booking. There's a Cyclone. Wow, I forgot how weird those cars look lengthwise. They're little, like they put them in the shrinker or the big and Ray.
Not bad looking car.
No, it's a neat car. I mean, you put some big ass wheels and tires on it, actually look good. It's such a big car, it could actually use big wheels. Not that big, but bigger wheels. It looks like they just skinned a deer and just slapped it on the door panels.
Hey, that fine Corinthian leather.
That is an assload of brown.
Brown's a nice color. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's an assload of brown. Well, it's better than Chevy's love of all full red or full blue interiors. I never got that stuff. Way too much.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Let's see. Just another minute. And what'd you see?
What?
What caught your eye?
What? Nothing caught my eye.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were like, oh, look, I thought you wanted to see something. Sorry.
Oh, no. I was yawning.
Because when I'm looking on these, I can't see you. I can only see the screen that I'm on.
Oh, I see. I see.
A friend selling his 55 Chevy. There you go, 55 Chevy, 18 grand. I don't have 18 grand myself, but
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
nothing worse than pea green interior. I don't actually mind the green. I hate the red and the blue just because they're you never can match them and they all seem to be worn out,
I like
especially
green.
in the jams.
Green's good color. I'm wearing green right now.
Yeah, I am not seeing it. Explorer model kit.
The model kit.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So, Shine Baseball. I don't know what the hell that has to do with the Mercury Monterey, but or Montego.
Yeah.
There you go, Dan. Yeah, put the
That.
Cougar.
Ooh. I do like me a Cougar. Car, that is.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it was probably done pretty well. Oh, they want $225,000 for this car.
Oh.
I thought it said 25,000. It's 225,000.
Oh, that's a lot of money. Are those torque storms or Pro Chargers?
Look like Pro Chargers because they're belt driven.
Well, so is torque storm. But...
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Misheard it. They're Wild West Superchargers. I think is what it says.
Huh? Yeah, those are expensive.
Oh yeah. If he thinks he's getting 225, then he's got $500,000 in the car. It was a magazine car, at least from a couple of shots, but it looks like most of these shots were from a while ago. Like these don't look like current photos. Oh, Wild West is the guy. Wild West Atkins.
Oh.
And that's the guy selling it.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's got to have a lot of money in this thing, or thinks he's getting what he spent on it back out, which never happens.
Oh, I know. He put a ass load of money into that car.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in spill. It looks like it's a little bit older. It looks like it's an auto or a push button auto.
Does it have paddle shifters? No.
No, like there's like literally looks like where the stick would be. There push button controls right here where the mouse is.
That
Yeah,
just
weird how
right
so much attention paid to the outside to make everything consistent. And the inside is really inconsistent, style wise. Not bad. I mean, I like the Cougars. I think they're a good looking car. Wow, look at that 15-inch monster.
Yeah.
All about that bass. Probably goes like snot.
Yeah, probably.
So it top 17 cars of SEMA by Popular Hot Rodding Magazine received Best of Show honors at the 50th anniversary Cougar Show held at Ford headquarters in Dearborn. I wonder when that was.
I'm not gonna lie though. It's no longer a car. I mean, really. Now it's just a showpiece.
It all depends. It's money related though. If he don't know the guy. If he actually drove it, then all more power to him. But if it is just what it is, and he never drove it anywhere other than like at events here and there, and I don't know what to tell you. I don't see January. I can't tell the date. It's too small. I can't see it. I think it's 2014.
About 10 years ago.
Yeah, that makes sense, time wise. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, Neverboard's taking off. Thank you, me. I think we're going to close her up there. Maxwell, he used to throw flames at car shows with it. Needs paint and primer now. Okay. Yeah, Juan wants a Cougar.
Yeah.
No, in all likelihood, Juan, whatever you spend on building a custom car like that, like if he, in all reality, if he wants 225,000, he might get like 175 depending, and that's a big depending. That means he spent probably 500,000 building it, because you never get what you spent building a car, ever. Not a custom car like that. Or if he spent in the 200s to build it, he'll never get it back out. All right, so I think we'll stop this. And I'm ready to go. I got too much to do this week. It's going to be kind of weird, but I appreciate everybody jumping in. Thank you, Dan, for jumping on. Thank you to Tom. Thank you to Miss Carol. Thank you, everybody in the chat. And we will see you and everyone else next week. Thanks, everybody. Take it easy.